resources, coaches, mentors, and a business network to help people thrive and grow their businesses in the community. I've been involved with the Blue Springs EDC since it started in Blue Springs back and bought in 2005, and then brick and mortar back in 2006. Been involved with the Chamber of Commerce and local businesses. We know that the environment of economic development has gone from going out and looking for the big deal, going out and finding a corporation that's going to move to the community and bring 40 jobs, 60 jobs, 100 jobs, 150 jobs, to people that are within the community growing and developing small businesses. And that's what this effort, this is what we see, and I think there's national recognition that small businesses have been the backbone of the economic development and the future of economic growth in the country as well as in our communities. And there have been some very dedicated individuals who put a lot of time and their commitment into getting this program off the ground in Blue Springs. It is parallel to, supported by the Blue Springs EDC, but I can tell you that the program itself is actually in the hands of community volunteers and business people who want to make a difference, who want to give people a hand up in getting their businesses started and helping our community grow in a way that it hasn't, by model, done in the past. So we appreciate you coming and seeing a little bit about what Grow Blue Springs is. We appreciate you coming and supporting the entrepreneurs and small businesses that are here, presenting their product and recognizing what they're doing to grow in the community. And I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me as well. I'd like to introduce Mike Millay. He's my co-coordinator, and he's going to tell you a little bit about why he's involved.
In this room, first of all, I don't know if you know everybody here. Can everybody just stand up and introduce yourself? No, I'm just kidding. My name is Mike Millay. I have grown up in eastern Jackson County. I've lived in Blue Springs for 27 years. I've been involved in a number of different civic endeavors over my lifetime, a lot of different things, in leadership roles in several of them. I haven't really been too involved myself for in leadership roles for quite some time, and I asked Brian one day at a Rotary meeting if I could have a meeting with him, and I said, he said sure, and so we got together, and I said, what exactly do you do? And he said, well, we've got this development up here, the Adams Dairy Parkway, and I mean, you got to give your hats off to Brian and his team. I mean, that is really a phenomenal, and it's still exploding. Every time I drive by, there's something else growing there. But I asked Brian, I said, okay, well, you know, that's great. These retail places are phenomenal, and I'm so happy that we have all of these box stores and some huge places, but Odessa had a nice mall. And, you know, we got to create some jobs somehow to support those businesses, or they're not going to be here. And Brian said, interesting you would say that. He said, we have this platform that we're looking at. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, what an ingenious idea. I've been in business for 31 years. I would have loved to have this type of opportunity to have a structure to go through, a platform, coaches from one of a small business development center at UCM that is only one of several in the country, right in our backyard to help me grow my business or start my business. It's a phenomenal platform. It's a great concept. It's a good idea. And we're fortunate that Brian brought this to our attention, and that it's a viable thing for new businesses to start, and the platform is also there for existing businesses to grow as a platform to do that. And if you haven't had the opportunity to look at it, go to www.growbluesprings.com. It basically has two different platforms. You can actually do one of the phases in each of the platforms without even signing up. You can just go through it and learn that. But basically, where we need your help is, first of all, supporting the find candidates that are here with existing businesses that are trying to grow or new businesses that are getting started. But also, you know people that have an idea. And this platform helps them take that idea to revenue. So they can start their business and turn it into a real existing storefront or manufacturing plant or whatever their particular interest is. The other thing the platform does is it gives you an idea if it's not a viable business. If it costs $500 to make the product and you can sell it for $100, you're probably not going to be in business very long. So it gives you that opportunity as well. So I really appreciate you all taking your time out here. I know that some of you did it as a personal favor to me, and I know I'll shovel you dry. So thank you very much. And I'm going to turn it over to Brian.